today we are on the letter E. As usual with this series, you can go to the caption of this video to grab this free worksheet and follow along. So with the uppercase E, the big thing is that this middle arm is slightly shorter. It could be almost 1/2 to 2/3 the length of the top and bottom arm. So other than that, it's a fairly simple letter to draw because it's just a bunch of straight lines for the uppercase. For the lowercase, you can see it's almost like a circle, but this is ever so slightly further out than this, and that just helps it look a little more balanced. We call this the I, and then this tapered is a finial style. With the serif, we're just adding some simple serifs to the sans serif, and then the letter, the letter E does not always have a serif version when it is drawn in a complete font. However, I usually like to add either a teardrop terminal, a crescent terminal, or a ball terminal. So I have done a teardrop terminal here. So I'm gonna make sure I'm on my practice layer. So you're just gonna draw a very basic letter E, just like you would have in elementary school. And again, keep that middle arm shorter than your upper two. And this I have kind of perfectly on the center, but it won't be perfectly on the center once I add weight. It usually looks best if it's a little off center. If you want even, you could start it on this X height instead of the mean line, and that will probably yield a better result. So I'm just going to start adding my weight now. So again, thicker downstrokes, and we don't really have upstrokes. We have cross bars here. We call them arms in the letter E. So those are going to be the thinner style. So I'm just going to eyeball making those thinner. That one probably needs to be just a little thicker. And then I'll drag and drop my color so I can kind of get a better idea of where I need to do some refining. That's not too bad. There would be some lines I'd need to clean up if this were for a full project, but that's kind of the basis of the letter E, which is very simple. For the serifs, we add them in quite a few places on the letter E, depending on how you're drawing it, but we're gonna go with a classic style. So we're gonna add one on the end of the top arm, one on the end of the bottom arm, the top of the letter stroke. And again, we're trying to keep it about the same width as our arm. And then for this, we're gonna extend it on both sides and mimic the same shape of the serif you have drawn on the rest. And then you can just fill all that in. And again, you would do some refining. I am going to largely skip that and keep it moving since we have so many letters of the alphabet to get through, especially for those of you who are trying to fit these in to your busy schedules. That is the basic way you would draw your letter E. All right, so for the lowercase e, it looks a little funky when you start till you start filling it in, but you've got your main crossbar there, and then I'm just gonna kind of draw a circular shape with some open space down here. Now we're gonna start adding weight. So what I like to do, again, this is a crossbar, so it's gonna be slightly thinner. So I need that to be a little longer. And then these will be thicker because they are on the edges. So I'm going to thick, thin, thick, and then it's gonna taper to that finial shape. That was a pretty poorly drawn line at the top here. So instead of erasing it all out, I'll just erase part of it. Like that, and then I can fill it in and again, do some refining to see what would look better. Usually I have to play with this eye part quite a bit to get it to look how I want it. And a lot of times that means erasing some out right here and right here until it just looks a little more balanced overall. And then if you want to do that terminal, you just kind of draw a teardrop shape like that. And then again, do a little refining. And as I mentioned in the past lesson, you could also do kind of a crescent shaped terminal or a ball serif. For the script E, we're going to keep it quite simple with the shape so that we're not playing with too many overlapping lines. So I'm going to have two kind of C shapes stacked on top of each other. And then I'm just going to add weight to the main downstroke part. Here. And this letter, again, since it's curved, it has a bit of overshoot at the top and the bottom here, and that'll just help it look more balanced next to the other letters. And then again, I would spend time refining my curves, making everything a bit more balanced, and then probably add a new layer and draw it one more time. This is another one of those letters where it's a great place to add flourishes depending on the rest of the word that you're drawing or your overall piece. The lowercase e is quite simple. It does look best if your crossbar kind of angles upwards a bit, and we don't want it too squared off in a script. So just keep it really fluid. And then again, you're just adding some weight to that downstroke. And essentially what we're doing here is faux calligraphy. Again, I like to kind of zoom in and out and see where my letter needs some refining. All right, that is it for the letter E, and tomorrow we will move on to the letter F.